Alright, it's double feature time. Sorry for the delay, but, I was just trying to do this yesterday, and no take really seemed good, so, put on Lost Media, Matt's original Ace Ventura reviews, because it's going to be lost as soon as I delete it today. Anyway, let's get started with Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Just finished watching this a little bit ago. It's pretty good. It's got a good story, I think. I think it does the, sort of noir story or, detective story really well. The jokes don't land too well. They're kind of dated now. The mental institution stuff is good. His over-the-top reaction to finding out that Einhorn's a man, that's pretty good. The whole Einhorn's a man thing is kind of really dated. Doesn't hold up well as other things in today's society. But, if you didn't like this 1994 Jim Carrey hit, you had two others to choose from. The Mask and Dumb and Dumber. So, there you go. Kind of put him in the spotlight, seeing as he had three movies that year in 1994. Overall, probably give Ace Ventura Pet Detective a 6 out of 10, because the jokes don't land all the time. It's got a good cast, though. You got Courtney Cox, Tone Loc, Jim Carrey, obviously Dan Marino playing himself. Stuff like that. Basic story is, basic rundown is Ace Ventura is a really good detective, and they showcase that a lot, but he's sort of goofy and ditzy. So, he's not very well respected in the community. And then the Miami Dolphins mascot goes missing, which is a dolphin, and he has to go find it. Like I said, pretty good story, pretty standard detective stuff. And like I said before, I like the detective story. I just, again, feel like the jokes don't always land. But, case is in good condition. Only issue is there's this dumb sticker on it that I can't get off without, doing the frayed edge, so that's fun. Also, this has, additional footage in it. I don't know what the additional footage is, but it's in here. Yeah, that's really it. Not much else to say about that. Check it out if you like Jim Carrey, I guess, because it's a pretty decent watch, time waster. But honestly, I think it really shines in Ace Ventura 2. The jokes just... He gets a better chance to shine in this one, I think. He's got way better comedic moments. Some of my favorite take place in the village he's at, with the whole White Devil thing. War is hell. Love that stuff. A lot of really good comedic moments from Jim Carrey. It gives him more chance to shine and kind of get out there. There's not much story in this one. There's a bat that's gone missing. He's trying to find out who took this sacred bat, and that's really the whole story. I love the opening with the with the raccoon rescue. That's hilarious. That stuff's hilarious. When he's in the rhino, that stuff's great. Overall, I'd probably give this one a 7 out of 10. This one came out in 1995, a year after Pet Detective, and, people like this one a little bit more. I feel like the jokes and everything aren't as dated as the original Pet Detective, and I guess in a year they realized that, they could just do timeless jokes like that. But this came out, I want to say it came out at the same time Batman Forever did, which, he was also in as the Riddler. It's a good watch. Good stuff. I think I picked this one up when I picked up the original Pet Detective. This case is in okay condition. It's a little warped and everything in some areas, and a little frayed on the edges. But other than that, standard case. I like this title a little bit more too. The box art. I don't know, I think it sticks out a little bit more than the original does, because the original just seems generic. But yeah, that's your double feature for today. I know they made another one. I know they made it like a junior Pet Detective, but no one really liked that. No one really cared for that because they didn't have Jim Carrey or some. I don't even remember who the kid actor was, but yeah. Other than that, not much else to say. Check back tomorrow for another video. We're gonna do a sort of a double feature, but it's the same movie, just 2 cuts of it. And then I'm also gonna be, because the next one I'm dipping into the Blu-rays at last with this one. Just a little heads up for what that means. Like, say I've got a movie, like with the Star Trek tapes, how I had the DVDs as well as the VHS tapes, and I talked about the DVDs briefly. What I'm going to do is, if there's either a series of movies, like, for instance, the Batman movies, I have those all on VHS. I'm going to talk about those all in one video. And then, again, for stuff like that, like the Star Trek tapes, if I have it on DVD as well, I'll talk about the DVD and or Blu-ray, the transfer with that, and stuff like that, just so it's condensed into one thing so you can find it all at once, so it's not all like split up into different parts. Just for the sake of ease, that's why I did Ace Ventura 1 and 2 today, because they fall into the same series, and they fit a little bit better together instead of separate. Plus there's longer videos for those people that need to, I don't know, either waste time or like to hear me talk a lot. There you go, you got a long video of me talking about, like, Jim Carrey's Ace Ventura movies, which are okay. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for that double feature, like I said before. Have a good one.